Hey guys, it's Danae Johnson from Hello Well, and I'm so excited. I've got the lovely Kristen from Hoochie Booch Kombucha joining me. If you're not familiar with kombucha, well, we are going to educate you today and teach you why it is so great for your health. So Kristen, can you educate us? What is kombucha and why should people be drinking it?
So simply put, kombucha is fermented tea. It's tea that has allowed to sit over time, and over this time creates what we call a delicious fizzy beverage, kombucha.
It tastes like healthy pop to me.
We call it adult soda.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just for adults, but yeah, it's like the low sugar, healthy for you option for pop.
I'm excited to make it with Kristen today. My partner and I, we drink a ton of kombucha in our house, mainly because, you know, like health issues are prevalent today. 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So consuming foods that are fermented, whether it be sauerkraut, kombuchas, that really helps your gut health. So
absolutely.
I'm all for the kombucha.
Yes, yeah.
So in order to make kombucha, you guys are gonna need some tea, either black or green tea. As Kristen mentioned, we're gonna need half a cup of sugar. And most importantly, you need a SCOBY. So if you don't have a SCOBY at home, you can either get one from a friend, or even better, you can just order one through Kristen's website. Awesome. Okay, so I have no idea what we're doing, so teach me how do we do this?
All right, so Danae, have you made tea before?
I have made tea.
Okay, good. Then you're good. You're
Okay.
golden. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna boil 2 cups of water. So with kombucha, it's important to know that all the tea that you're going to ferment with needs to be black or green tea.
It does. I was
or
going
a
to ask
blend.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It needs to be caffeinated. It's really neat that the culture actually feeds off the caffeine.
So, and you guys actually sell these kits, right? If somebody
sure
is
do.
wanting to make their own kombucha at home,
Yeah.
You guys sell the kits, all the ingredients that somebody would need to make it.
You got it. Everything you see here, it's 3 rounds of kombucha. So you're all set for 3 rounds. The best thing about our kits is that we have an online follow-up program where basically we're checking in on you, letting you know what to expect as the fermentation period progresses, and then when to taste it and tell you what's happening.
Okay, so our water is boiling.
Okay.
So what's up next?
Let's get a pot.
Okay, so Kristen has instructed me to get a pot. We're now going to add 2 cups of hot water.
You got it.
Okay, let's do it. I love being the student today.
Right? I know it's fun.
Awesome.
You're very good.
Thank you,
Yeah.
teacher.
Gold stars all the way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay, now let's pop in our tea bag.
Okay, so just, oh my gosh, the steam
ooh.
is like,
Oh,
I feel like I'm getting a good facial right
Yeah.
now from all the steam.
I need that.
Okay, so just
Pop it in.
one tea bag.
You got it.
Is good enough.
And put a lid on it. We're
Okay.
gonna steep it for 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
Timer. All right, so we've got our tea. It's been sitting for the last 8 minutes, so what next?
All right, so lift up the lid. Now we're gonna take the tea bag out
Okay.
and squeeze it. Give it a nice little squeeze. It might be hot. Is that hot?
You guys see
Ooh,
this?
Danae's got
I-
strong fingers. Ooh.
I'm tough.
She's tough. All right.
Good.
And then you can compost that.
I
Yeah.
love it.
All right.
You're so environmentally mindful.
Always. And now take up one of the bags of sugar.
Okay.
So this is a half cup of sugar for a 2-liter batch, and you're just gonna pour it all in there.
And does it matter what kind of sugar we use?
It sure does.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. This is the biggest headache, if you will, biggest misconception about kombucha is that it's full of sugar. Yes, you do need sugar to make kombucha. Here, I'll take the bag.
Thank you.
You bet, and stir to dissolve.
Okay.
You need sugar to make kombucha, but
Okay.
the sugar is for this guy. It is very important to not cut back on the sugar, and also to keep your sugar like regular sugar, whether it be Rogers sugar or just use organic cane sugar, which is what we use. The sugar that's going into your kombucha is strictly for your SCOBY. It's not for you.
Once again, the SCOBY is
That guy.
So basically, this guy needs sugar to be able to ferment.
You got it.
Okay, so what do we do? The sugar is dissolved.
All right, nice and dissolved. Now you can pour it into your clean glass jar. So you can see it doesn't fill it up quite so much. So now we're gonna top this with cold water
Okay.
to about the 3rd line from the top.
So go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's feeling a little bit warm, so we're gonna allow this to cool to room temperature, probably about a half an hour in the fridge.
So cool, and then we'll come back.
See you then.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just about finished here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually that easy.
Okay.
So why don't you open this guy up,
Okay.
and then you can just pour them in.
The SCOBY creeps me out a little bit, like all the like juices, like.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
So what is this actually? It's like it's just bacteria.
Yeah, it's like a bacterial cellulose.
Like a living thing, right?
It is. It's alive, and like we said, another one will grow. You will grow your very own. Okay, so you're gonna pour the liquid in.
I can just pour this whole thing in.
Well, I think you should touch it.
Ew!
Yeah. Pour the liquid in first.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like slimy.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Isn't that crazy?
it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
It smells like kombucha.
Right?
Smells like vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. Okay,
There
put
you go.
it in.
Plop her in.
Oh,
Bye, baby.
bye.
There you go. And you see now it's filled up right to the line.
Okay.
Brilliant. And now you'll take your breathable lid.
Oh, okay. So why do we need a breathable lid?
Yeah, so again, going back to thinking that this is an alive culture, it needs to breathe. It needs air to breathe. Yep, so you're going to put that on, make sure that there's no holes or anything.
Okay. Okay, so we've got everything in our jar here. It's ready to ferment. So how long should this sit before we can drink it?
Yeah, so because we're in Canada and it's very cold,
Hey.
right? Most recipes on the internet actually say about 7 days. Like
Okay.
I've never had a kombucha be done in 7 days.
Okay.
It's generally like minimum 10, probably like for our palates. So you got to consider the longer you let kombucha ferment, the more sour it will become.
Okay.
So your kombucha will probably be done anywhere between 14 to 20 days.
Okay.
And you'll want to taste it just so you know you find that sweet spot.
So would you say taste it after like 7 days?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Taste it at 7, taste it at 10, taste
Okay.
it at 14, and then at 14 you're probably really going to notice a difference, and then keep more of an eye on it, like 14, 15, because once you know your sweet spot of fermenting time, you're golden.
Right.
And the next time you make it, you just know it'll be done on day 20.
And does it become more nutrient rich in probiotics the longer it sits?
Not really.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. It just becomes more like vinegar. So yeah, that's not really what we're going for.
No.
I would say though, like you want it to go at least till it tastes sour with a little bit of sweet, because then if you don't let it go for as long, it will still have a lot of sugar in it.
Lots to keep in mind.
Mhm.
Okay, so about 10 days.
You got it.
Bam. Okay, so we've got our kombucha fermenting, so we're gonna do that for 7 to 10 days. Now, what about after that if I want to flavor it? Like if I want to make like a ginger kombucha,
Yeah.
how do I do that?
Absolutely. That's, for me, the most fun part, the most creative. You literally can flavor your kombucha with anything. The key thing when flavoring is that this is where the SCOBY will be removed.
Okay.
So you always want to have your flavors separate from your SCOBY.
Okay.
So at day 10, day 14, whenever that kombucha tastes done to you, you'll pour it from your fermenting jar into your glass container with a lid that
Okay.
it's clean as well. So you'll pour that in there, and then on the side you can juice your ginger. You probably won't need a lot of ginger juice, about maybe a teaspoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not very much at all.
And then
Okay.
top it up. You could also do turmeric juice. Really yummy. That's what we got
Nice.
here is our turmeric tonic.
Ooh.
So good.
So you could just take, like, if somebody has a juicer,
Yeah.
could you use a blender, I think?
Yeah,
Probably
you
not.
probably could, and then like strain it.
Let's just go with a juicer.
Yeah.
So juice some ginger or turmeric, only a teaspoon, then fill this up with this liquid.
Yeah, top it up with your fermented kombucha.
Okay.
And then you're going to put it back into your warm, dark place for about 5 days.
Okay.
Now, the thing to keep in mind is because it's got a sealed lid on it now, you're creating the bubbles.
Right.
The yeast will now be turning itself into CO2.
Ooh.
So you don't want to forget about this, because you could actually have a bit of an explosion.
Yes, I
Yeah.
experienced that with sauerkraut
Oh.
before. I went in and it was like overflowing.
No!
Yeah, my whole back room smelled like dirty kraut, like
Yeah.
like dirty feet.
Oh
'cause
my
it does not
God.
smell good.
No.
Okay,
This
so
would
keep an
smell
eye
better
on
anyways,
it.
but
You probably
yeah.
don't fill it to the top.
Yeah, to about like how we've got there.
Okay.
Just to the neck.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, can we try some of the finished product?
Yeah, let's do it. You want to do
Yes.
the turmeric?
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
You got some glasses?
Yes, and of course we have to do it in champagne flutes
Feeling fancy?
because we're fancy AF.
Fancy go.
I have to say your turmeric one is like my fave. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, babe.
Thank you.
It's my favorite too.
It's freaking delicious.
Yeah.
All right,
Cheers,
cheers.
baby.
Woo!
Mm,
That's so good.
so good.
Oh my god. Well, thank you so much, Kristen, for coming and teaching me how to make kombucha.
Thanks for having me.
I'm actually surprised at how easy this was.
Right? It's super easy.
Very easy. Anybody can do this. If you guys want to make your own kombucha, Kristen, where can people order your kits?
Yeah, visit us on our website at hoochiebooch.com. Just look for the kit option there and click away.
Yay! Here's to gut health.
Yay! Trust your gut.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers. Bye.